Imagine this. You're an anxious girl who gets fired from every single job because of how incompetent you are. That's the case for our character Snail here. Luckily for Snail, she can barely get a job as a mail delivery girl. Barely, mind you. You're elated by this fact, and you get so nervous that you might lose this job that your head pops. And now you're trapped in the rabbit hole, where the one job you have, the potential to keep, is at risk. With all that out of the way, there's only one thing you need to do: move. So every character in the game has a base kit that they start off with and some sort of special ability to help them navigate the rabbit hole. For Snail, she starts off with a shotgun and a meat hook, which really emphasizes speed and movement. The weapon she starts off with heavily plays into her special mechanic, moving quickly with ice physics. The faster she is moving at any given point allows her to change the melee she uses, increasing the damage proportional to the speed with a max base damage of 125 a hit at max speed. Also, if the character didn't emphasize moving quickly enough, refuse to move fastly and you'll just die. That's why there's a timer at the bottom. Got that? Well, let's just get into the run now. So the run starts off like any normal run. We just move quickly and like try to get rid of all the enemies. Heart drops and then we end up picking it up somehow. Kind of sucks. But overall, like the first floor is nothing to gawk at. And then boom, look at the shop right there. You saw that? Big Dog appeared. And if you don't know, that's the main reason I was able to beat the game as Shed the first time. But overall, like the first floor is pretty easy. Like just look at what you do with the boss, right? Absolutely humiliating, right? Just bash, 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 and we beat the boss pretty quickly, bro. Like I'm not even gonna lie about that. And what we're doing here is we're selling all of our stuff so we can like have enough money to get the damage upgrade and Big Dog without losing money for future upgrades, if that makes any sense. But yeah, as you can see, we get Big Dog, get the damage upgrade. We don't need anything else. We have 9 coins to spare, which is very good to start off. Now, keep in mind earlier in this part, I thought I wasn't going to get anything major. So I was trying to save all my money carefully. Like, try to get as much as possible. I get hit here twice. Luckily, there's a heart there. So it's only getting hit once. And I mean, yeah, it's just a lot of projectiles make it a bit difficult to navigate, but it's really nothing too hard with this character. Like the bash gives like some invincibility frames, which is really good. I don't know why I rolled there. I was not in danger. But yeah, the high speeds combined with the shotgun, bro, it's really nothing to laugh at. But yeah, again, I don't really know how I messed up. Well, I mean, I wasn't really good with the character, bro. Like, the only time I played with the character was on stream. I don't know why I skipped over the damage upgrade. Like, I just really don't. Oh, wait, I was 1 coin off. And now we only have 1 coin for the Big Dog. It really feels like something that we should pay more attention to, like how much money we're saving. But that doesn't really matter right now, because we're just trying to have as high damage as possible. Big Dog's like only a last resort for Yomi's second phase, but as you can see, this is very interesting gameplay with the character. All you gotta do is bash into the bosses, really. Well, I mean, that's mostly applicable for the first two, not for the other bosses like Lady Stradivarius and such, because they're mostly moving around, like, especially early. And, like, this is the floor I have the most issues with, because, I mean, it really just it's the amount of risks there are everywhere. It just really gets to you. But I mean, like overall, bro, we were able to get the FC 00, right? Which is insanely high damage. Not for when you're using Moko though, since you get the downgraded version. But yeah, like shreds enemies that have high HP quickly, and also allows you to move very quickly because of the burst shots that it does, and like just the fact that it reloads so quickly, like it's such a versatile weapon and really good for Snail. I mean, there was the sleeping shop, which would have been very good, especially for this run, given how things turn out later. But I mean, I didn't know it at the time, so I just didn't buy it. But yeah, I'm just really making a lot of mistakes, bro. This probably isn't even the right run. See, I had to buy a milk there, even though it ultimately won't even matter. Actually, I think it does matter. Like one milk could save the entire run. Imagine. But again, we're fighting Lady Stradivarius. We can't really do anything with our special melees here, as I mean, she's mostly air in the air, so not much we can do there. But luckily, we have such a high damage weapon that we are able to get the normal 2 cycle for her, I think. I don't know why we're dodging when we can just dodge to the corner, much more efficient. But yeah, one thing that you'll notice a lot is that every boss we get, we bash into repeatedly. I could have saved a lot more time in this run if I had been firing the gun like as I was dashing, because it still gives you the burst when you're firing the gun off, right? Like when you fire it, it gives you the burst and you click. It gives you the damage, right? So I'm not really sure why I wasn't doing that. Like I ended up losing like a bit of time, like not a consequential amount, because it ultimately doesn't really matter as long as we're able to beat the final boss of the floor in that small sanctioned amount of time. But you know, we end up going to the the devil lady, right? Like she allows us to get a lot of coins if we are able to play the mini game properly. And I mean, I don't understand why we're taking our time aiming. Like we have a fast reload gun and fast fire too, and like we're missing some of the stuff, which is kind of embarrassing. And then we just decided, and then we just decide to just melee all the stuff because we really don't lose much by meleeing. It's actually way more efficient if we just melee it. But given how all of them are together and we're a generally fast character with the highest base moving speed, I don't really understand though why I was moving so slowly and sluggishly here. We barely get double of what we spent. Like, you know, we get like 20 coins, which is a decent amount. Like 6 minutes. I mean, we're already not on pace to get the achievement, so I don't even know why I'm mentioning this. But yeah, like as it turns out, that whole little event that transpired was a huge waste of time. Like huge waste. Like we didn't need to do it at all. Again, I don't know what I'm doing here. Like you should have just bashed into it. Like what are you doing, man? Like the character has one gimmick, like bashing into the opponents. Um, but I mean, it doesn't really affect the end game too much as long as we're able to just move quickly throughout the levels and navigate ourselves. Like here, we're able to bash there, bash there, bash there. Like it's just really, really complex of a character. Like it's a really basic thing just brought down to the extreme. Like that's what I like about Snail, is that you can struggle as much as you'd like, but it's a character that's like very simple, like really, really simple. Just move into an enemy and click, and use your gun occasionally, right? That's like all you have to do with Snail, and like it's just the way that like it develops a type of nervousness in you because you see that timer ticking. And I mean, you know, like sometimes the bosses take longer than they are supposed to, or they're shorter depending on what type of setup you have. And like it just ultimately leads to you like being just afraid, right? And like I feel like that really contributes to a lot of how you play Snail. Like it really fits you into character. And like you have to like really master the movement of Snail in order to really optimize the character. And we even get a pretty good deal from Dealer later on, you know, offering us a very sizable amount of coins, right? Like 99 coins, that's a lot, but at the cost of our melee. But I mean, we already have very, very, very high damage, right? And like looking how we're able to get to 2 HP, right? If we hadn't taken that milk from that earlier floor, right? The run would have been over. We would not have had this run. But yeah, we go to dealer, get the stuff. We take the deal because I mean, what have we to lose, right? Like this is a losing run, right? It's not. We win. But yeah. Anyways, I never gave you guys a proper guide on how to beat Yomi. So I'll just give it to you guys here and now. So first, you're gonna shoot her. Then you're gonna shoot her a bit more. Jump over her projectile. And then shoot her a tad bit more, you know. it doesn't cost you that much, and like you should be able to get it done within like a few seconds. And then her phase is going to transition very shortly, you know. The second phase isn't anything to scoff at all. Really difficult phase I'm talking about. Like, you're losing regardless of what you do. Like, unless you're prepared for it, you're losing like 100%. Like, no way. So the way you want to handle the second phase is really simple. You want to shoot her more, shoot her a bit more, dodge the knives there, shoot her some more. You know, like that's just the best way to do it. And hey, look at that. You were able to shoot her to death with 56 coins remaining. And even that, we got our heart back. You know, pretty good things all considered, right? Well, that's not all. There's one more thing we gotta do. Defeat the corpse of Algia. Throughout my time playing this game, like even after this run, and even after beating the game with a different character, which the video will come out, um, it's like a really difficult final boss, bro. I only beat it like once without Big Dog. Oh, and I guess we're done with the fight, I guess. Like is that it? But yeah, we were able to finish the boss, right? Pretty simple. And that is how you beat Rabbit Hole with Snail. Um Big Dog carried in the end again. But yeah. 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 Ran out of money. Yeah. Thank you very much, lady. You doing alright? Yes, totally. I want to know what that says. Yep, got to go. How do I leave? Calm down, honey. There's no hurry. The train waits for you. Yep, totally. Okay, let's go. We're clocking out. Am I recording this? Oh, I'm not recording this. I guess I'm gonna have to... You know, I'll just go back to the stream. You make it out, not sure what you have just experienced, but that doesn't matter. You can finally deliver the mail that you've desperately been trying to deliver. Oh, well, that just kind of sucks.